Hey guys, and welcome to the SongTown studios. Today I'm going to be turning you on to a powerful tool that I use daily in my songwriting life. All right, let's talk metadata. Metadata is the key to mastering your song catalog and making better pitches. It organizes your songs and helps you target artists with what they are looking for. And most importantly, when you send your song to a publisher or a producer or a manager, someone in the music business, metadata ensures that your contact information never gets lost. You know, if you get the opportunity to pitch a song, having the ability to quickly pull up what that artist is looking for and to go back, perhaps, you know, if you're like me and you have songs you've written 2 or 3 years ago and they're not fresh in your mind, you know, because you're busy writing new songs and an artist is looking for a certain type of song and, you know, it's hard to remember those songs from a few years ago. This is where metadata is key. It's going to help you pull up songs quickly and get them out so you don't miss an opportunity when it comes up. Okay, so what is metadata? Metadata is the information that's contained within an audio file that explains what's inside the file. So I know that a lot of you have used iTunes, so let's just take a look at iTunes. iTunes is a very basic form of metadata, but iTunes will let us get pretty creative with our catalog and do some things that are going to help you. So let's take a look at iTunes. Metadata in its simplest form, most of you have all used within iTunes. Let's just type in an artist, say Andy Griggs. She Thinks She Needs Me, right here. First song, has the title, the time, the length of it, it's 3:59. The artist, the album, the composer, Mills Lemaire Minor. Yes, I wrote this song for Andy Griggs, and I co-wrote it with Sonny Lemaire and Shane Minor. So it has all your composer, co-writer information in there. What kind of file it is, MPEG, genre, country. You can also put BPM in there. And you'll notice this last section down here, comments. Comments is really going to allow us to do some neat things with organizing our catalog, and we're going to input our contact information into that spot. Imagine how awful it would be if you got an opportunity to pitch a song and it somehow makes it to, let's say, a manager of an artist, and they're digging it, they download the song onto their computer, and then a few weeks later they come back and they're like, wow, what was that song? And they pull it up and they're like, you know, I really like this. And they can't find your contact information. They don't even know who wrote the song because there's no metadata on there. How awful would that be? So we're going to teach you how to input your metadata, contact information right on that file. So down the road, no matter where that file goes, if the manager forwards the song to the artist or the producer, they're all going to know who wrote the song because I'm going to teach you how to do it. So let's talk about the 3 major file formats. There's MP3, WAV file, and AIFF files. Those are the 3 that we mostly use in the music business. Now, I'm going to throw out WAV files because WAV files do not allow you to input metadata. So they're going to be of little use to us in this scenario. Now, MP3 files, they're great. They're small files that you can send. They're the files that songwriters use the most because we can email them quickly. They don't take up a lot of space. And we just use those the most. We send to, you know, my publisher gets MP3 files from my demos. He mails out demos to record labels and artists, and everybody's flying around with MP3 files. So in the music business, for metadata, MP3 files is really the way to go. Now, the downside of that is MP3 files are compressed so that they don't take up a lot of disk space, and so they don't sound as good as an AIFF file. Now, AIFF, you can embed metadata, and it's great. I know a lot of guys in the sync world that use it, and I know guys that when they're mastering a record, they'll use those files as well. They're really master quality files, and I encourage you, if you want to do sync, I encourage you to have in your catalog both MP3 files and the AIFF master files as well. They'll be very helpful, especially in the sync world. Okay, so let's open up iTunes, and I'm going to show you how to place metadata into your audio file. iTunes is great for this. So I'm just going to start out with a blank playlist in iTunes. I'm going to call this Clay Mills Demos. Okay, so I'm going to go over to my desktop, and I'm just going to drag over a couple of songs. These are songs I wrote with an artist, Nick Terrell, and we're going to be shopping him. We wrote the songs with him, produced the songs for him, and we're going to be shopping him to labels soon to hopefully get him a record deal. So these are songs I've done with Nick, and I'm just going to show you how. Let's just highlight both of these. Edit items. Okay, let's start out with artwork. I always like to have a little photo on my MP3 file because I want to send it out. I want it to look a little more professional, and it's just a lot more interesting to have a photo rather than just have one of these blank MP3 generic things. So my publishing company is Vibe City, and since these are Clay Mills demos here, let's go ahead and just use my Vibe City. And since I have both of these highlighted, then anything I change on here will affect both of those songs. So we got the artwork in. Let's go to the details. Type in Nick Terrell. You'll see his name down here because I've done other songs with Nick. Okay, so the second column you see is album. And this is cool because it allows me to come back later and quickly see, okay, was this a work tape? Was this a demo? Is it a master? Or if it is an album, what is the name of the album? So for our purposes, I'm just going to pop in demo here, and that will show up in a second. Album artist, we know that's Nick. Composers, okay, composers is Mills. Terrell, and we co-wrote these with my co-producer Mike Krampus, so I will put his name in there as well. For that genre, let's do country pop. Is that on there somewhere? Yes, country pop. Year, I never use year because, you know, especially in the demo world, if I'm sending out a song I wrote 2 years ago, I don't want to give someone a reason not to record the song. So I tend to use nothing there for the year. I don't want to give somebody a reason to go, oh, this is an old song, and you know, I just don't want that to become a factor. So I never include the year. BPM, you can do that. You can fill out the BPM. That's helpful. Let's just go ahead and fill that out. Let's say 94 for Hollywood Apartment. And let's just do, since we're getting into specifics here, let's work on just the Hollywood Apartment song. So that is 94. Let's go to lyrics. You can pop in your lyrics here. So I'm quickly going to pop over to Song Space. Go down to my Nick Terrell project. Some of his mixes. Let's see, Hollywood Apartment. I'm going to copy. And then let's pop in that lyric there. And then I'm going to paste them here. Hit custom lyrics down at the bottom. Copy. There we go. I also like to include at the bottom here my contact information. Contact Clay Mills 999 867 5309. There we go. So there we have it. We've now inputted Hollywood Apartment lyrics. They're there. And last but not least, this is hugely important, the comment section down here on the end. Let's go back to our editor and comments. Now, this is crucial for organizing my catalog and yours too after this. Say, for instance, I heard last week that Darius Rucker was looking for a fun, up-tempo show opener. Now, how do I quickly find in my catalog, I have songs I've written, for 4 or 5 years ago that might work. And how do I remember those songs quickly and pull those songs out so that I can target that? I don't want to just go, oh, here's a good song and send them a ballad. I really want to target it. So what I do on the comments section, I'll type in fun, up-tempo, show opener, put male. This song can only be, the lyrics could only be sung by a male. So I'm going to put male, and anything you want to put in there. It's the song's about a party, so let's put party on there. And there you go. And then last but not least, I want to put my contact information here. Contact Clay Mills, 999-867-5309. There we go. So boom, it shows up here. All this information shows up here. Then let's go to the other song for Nick. The tempo of that song was 82. Then let's go to the comments. This is going to be mid-tempo, sad, anything you want to put in there. He does some drinking in this song. He's at a bar. He's hurting. Anything that'll help you later go back, and when they ask for a certain type of song, I'll show you how you can quickly find it. Hurting. This could be female or male, so I'm going to type both of those in there. And let's not forget my contact information. Contact. You know the deal, Clay Mills. And my new fake phone number. I apologize, I'm a terribly slow typist. 309. Okay, there we go. Boom. Okay, this is where the fun stuff happens. We've got our songs in there. We've got the genre. We've got the tempos. We've got our keywords all in the metadata. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of these files on my desktop. And then I'm going to drag these two files over here back to my desktop, Vibe City. And then I'm going to erase those original songs from my iTunes. And watch what happens. When you send these files, see these nice files? They got the Vibe City logo. When I put these back into iTunes, boom, all that information is showing up now. Nice and neat. So anyone that is looking at these files, it's all right there on the file that you emailed them. And they'll be able to listen to it. They'll be able to see who the artist is. They'll be able to see the genre, the tempos. They'll be able to look and find your contact information, everything. It's right there. Now, okay, so you get a call and they say such and such an artist is looking for a fun, up-tempo show opener. It's for a male singer. So I'll go into my catalog. I'll type in the search bar male. Okay, Both of these songs have male, so they're both going to come up. Then I'm going to type, say, fun. Okay, now we're down to one song. The other song was a ballad. So this will pull up, if you have 200 songs, it will pull up all the songs that you have that are fun. And you can keep whittling it down until I get show opener. Or I can just start out with show opener. We'll go show opener. One song, Hollywood Apartment. If I say female, okay, Up on the Wire comes up. So that was the other song that I had in our example for female. So you can see it quickly allows you to find songs that the artist is asking for. And you don't have to require your memory to go, oh, what was that song 5 years ago I wrote? And you're searching through your list trying to remember what that song was about. No, this is going to save you a lot of time. It's going to help your pitch life. And you're not going to miss opportunities that come up because you're going to quickly be able to see what songs are right for the pitch. And it takes a lot of the guessing game out of it for you. And I know a lot of you have seen the pitch sheets in the SongTown forum, and they'll often say what artists are looking for in there. So make it a habit of starting to read pitch sheets so that you know what they're looking for. If you see a bunch of artists that are looking for a show opener, go through your catalog and tag them. Go through all your songs and go, okay, realistically, is this a high energy, fun song for a concert that an artist could open his show with? That's specifically what they want. So you go through your catalog and you tag them all. If you're looking at the pitch sheets and they're saying, looking for no ballads, we strictly want up-tempo, tag all your up-tempo songs. I've seen this a lot of times. Someone will go, fun, up-tempo song, but we don't want anything about drinking. Our artist does not drink. He doesn't want to promote that. So you type in up-tempo fun, and then you see, okay, several of those in the comments section say drinking. You know not to pitch that song. It takes all the guesswork out. And you don't even have to use the pitch sheet. You know what your song's about. If it's a sad, heartbreak song, tag it, heartbreak. If it's new love, if you've freshly fallen in love and you're excited about it, type in new love, and you'll get better at it the more you do it, and it will save you a lot of time down the road. So your assignment is to tag all your songs in your catalog with as many tags as you can think of. And remember, the comment section on iTunes is kind of like Twitter. It only allows you so many words. I can't remember what that limit is, so just make sure you're not typing and it's not going in there. You want to be aware of that. So good luck. Have fun tagging your catalog with metadata. Send out only MP3s that have metadata. You will thank me for it later. Cheers.